Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of James Draws Everything. I do apologize, running a little bit late today, but I'll make it up to you. Rough day at the office. So today, not only are you going to get another flag in our Draws Everything series, you're going to get some story time with James, because we are going to be doing the flag of Israel. Okay, so James, where is Israel? Of course, it's in the Middle East, border right about here. It's in the area called the Levant. It's been the home to the Jewish people for almost 3,000 years. And flag is fairly simple. You've probably seen it before, maybe in the news or even on American military uniforms, which is kind of odd, but hey, it's Israel. Alright, so it's just two bands on the top and on the bottom. Whereas I'm doing the top now, I did the bottom, and I'm using a light blue representing a Jewish prayer. But apparently there's no real official designation. It can be a lighter blue or a darker blue. I'm going to go with the lighter. So James, what can you tell us about Israel? Well, again, it's been their home for millennia. And eventually, roughly 2,000 years ago, they picked up and decided to go to some other areas in the world, like in ancient times, Rome, Alexandria, Galilee, and everywhere they went, they made those countries awesome. So other countries would look at it and say, hey, we want some of this awesomeness. So they kept moving around the world. And then going on hundreds of years later into the Middle Ages and beyond, Spain, France, England under Edward I, some of the Italian states, Hungary, Russia under Catherine the Great, even the United States under Ulysses S. Grant during the Civil War. And then finally Germany, and they did this 109 times. Just making every country awesome. And then eventually in the 20th century, after World War II, actually I'm going to switch this to a fatter color here. In 1947 and 1948, the British Mandate of Palestine, if you remember, the British were in the Middle East prior to that time period. The United Nations partitioned that state into a Jewish state and an Arab state. And the Arabs weren't having any of that. And the Jews said, well, you guys were going to make this place awesome. And you haven't really been doing anything with this land except for living there for 2,000 years. And the Arabs said no. And the Jews said yes. Eventually the Jews won out. And now we have the state of Israel. And Israel, of course, has been a major factor in world politics ever since. Not sure why there's so much conflict there, because it's so awesome. And yeah, again, the Arabs that were there before, other than living there for 2,000 years, they really weren't doing anything. So why not? Why not make it more awesome? And yeah, in more recent times, in 1967, to be exact, not exactly recent, but in the grand scheme of Israel's history, it's fairly recent. They annihilated the USS Liberty, killed 34 of our men, wounded 177 more, and things like that happen. When you're at war with somebody. But actually, wait, you know what? We weren't at war with Israel when that happened. So, good point there. But it was an oopsie, and they I actually, I don't think they ever did apologize for it, but yeah. And we've been at peace with them ever since. So that's your flag. In the middle, there's the Star of David. And again, the bands represent traditional Jewish prayer shawl, the talit, white and blue stripes, and the hexagram star there, I guess, dates back to medieval times. So we are just going to go ahead and close off the flag. It's just blue and white, pretty simple. And then again, everyone, I do apologize for being late today. But guys, come on, I do this for free. Come on, bear with me here. We got more where that came from. I promise it won't happen again. Alright, so that is Israel. Okay, so that's the flag. And we're on a new piece of paper now, huh? So, chugging along. And I'm just going to erase my grid lines here. Uh-oh. Is that the IDF? Alright guys, I got to finish this quick. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. And if I am stuck in a Mossad torture chamber somewhere, please avenge my death. Like, comment, subscribe again. See you next video. Hopefully.